Hey guys, what's up? It's Dark Musician Girl. Before I start, I would like to say that the things that I'm going to say in this video are my opinion. Amazing, right? We're all allowed to have our opinions. They are not meant to sway you in one way or another, and they are not fact. At the end of the day, I am just a girl talking about things that are going on in the YouTube community today. Just a quick reminder, if you want more of the juicy drama, please subscribe. Also, please like and click on the bell notification below if you would like notifications to the fresh tea. Now that we're all squared away, let's go ahead and dive into this tea. Today we are going to be talking about the continuous drama between Nikocado Avocado and Stephanie Soo. These are two mukbangers that apparently got into their own kind of dramageddon. I did not want to report on this earlier because I wanted to get all the complete sides of the story, and not only that, I wanted to wait until Veronica Wang came out with some sort of response. As usual, I am going to be doing a short summary of all the things that have happened so far, and then I'm going to move on to an opinion portion of the video. The drama all started when Stephanie Soo put up a video of why she's scared of Nikocado Avocado. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have watched it, but just to give you a quick summary, she made some allegations against Nikocado. She said that he was kind of giving her micro-aggressive actions in order to force her to spill the tea on Veronica Wang. He also took pictures of inside of her house without her permission and when she was away. Sue also explained that Nikocado took a phrase that she used in order to explain why she wasn't picking up, which was in and out of sleep, in a petty way, and started to make a joke out of it with fellow mukbangers like Zach and Huni. Majority of people took Stephanie Soo's side up until Nikocado released his response, and then it seemed like everybody just jumped on his side. He was reading receipts, and not only that, he also claimed that Stephanie was obsessed with Veronica, that she was the one pushing in order to spill the tea on Veronica. And he also claimed that Stephanie gave him some grand tour and allowed him to take pictures of her house, and that she was always showing off her house and showing off her wealth to him. He also went as far as to saying that nobody liked her, especially him. The video had an overtly aggressive tone, and it just shows that Nikocado just wanted to throw Stephanie under the bus. Finally, we got to hear a person who was a part of those receipts that Nikocado had showed in his video, which was Zach, who is another mukbanger. Zach's response is as followed: a lot of people have been reaching out to see if I gave Nick permission to use those screenshots of our private conversation in his video. Absolutely not. The conversation about Stephanie was prefaced by Nick saying, "Between you and me, what do you think?" At the very least, publicizing conversations past the point is ethically and as well as morally questionable. Nick never liked Stephanie from the beginning, which was obvious and stated in the response. In my opinion, Nick already had decided on two ways that the collab would work. With that in mind, none of Stephanie's responses were going to satisfy Nick, because I don't think she wanted to spill the tea in this setting. Yesterday, Stephanie put out a response to Nikocado's response, and in this video, she broke down all of Nikocado's dirt that he had on her in James Charles style. I mean, it was truly amazing. She basically pulled a reverse card on him. Now today, Veronica Wang did put out her response on Instagram story.
I do know what's happening online with Nikocado and Stephanie Soo. It is a serious situation. It's not just some drama that Nikocado has sketched up to be in the past with other people. These are real people that he attacks and he manipulates, and it's not okay. And I wanted to make a response video the minute it happened to Stephanie, and she posted what she posted. I did contact her, and I did let her know that I'm happy that she's okay, and I'm proud of her endurance and her strength. But I did film a video. It just wasn't a professional video. It was a video that I just made to kind of get off my chest. I didn't want to repost the response. I just realized it was a video for me to vent to, so I never ended up posting it. I saw Nikocado's response video, and I just watched Stephanie's response to his response video, and I just have to say that I am so proud of Stephanie for standing up against Nikocado. He really is a mask manipulator. He knows how to twist things. And he finally just messed with the wrong person. I was just going through it last year and I was in no mental state to deal with someone like Nikocado. And I think he knew that. I think he knew that I wasn't in a good place. It was too much for me. I couldn't deal with it. But I'm happy that Stephanie stood up for herself, and she stood up for people who have been victims of Nikocado, because it's not just me. It's not just the man in New York. You know, it's Divine Munchies. You know, it's anyone that's really done a video with him, because I can't imagine the amount of people who've done videos with him who have maybe said something a little bit out of line and who are scared to speak against him. Exactly why I never did a collab video with him. That's why I will never do a collab video with him, because I knew from the beginning, from past behaviors of his, that this is the type of things that he does.
Now that we are done summarizing and showing all the receipts, we are going to move on to the opinion portion of the video. Yet again, I'm going to explain, these are my opinions, they're not fact. It is perfectly fine if our opinions don't align. In my honest opinion, I feel like Nikocado is completely in the wrong. He is in the wrong because of the fact I feel like he extremely manipulated the situation. I understand that people in different videos said that it could have been a simple miscommunication and that maybe Stephanie is sensitive to these things, but I don't think that at all. I think that if you're going to be creepy somewhere else. I completely get bad vibes off of Nikocado Avocado. I mean, look at him. What doesn't say creepy about this dude? He completely just rubs me the wrong way, and it just shows in this video how not only he kind of misinterpreted the receipts that he was reading, he would cut off and he would go back and say something else and say, oh, in my opinions, and he would show off these receipts from other people that clearly didn't consent to showing these off, and even they were like, no, dude, you were in the wrong and you knew what you were getting yourself into. She didn't want to do this spilling tea thing. She just wanted to kind of right wrongs and go back with Veronica Wang and kind of get her perspective on the whole shukbang. And she didn't want to do this in like a petty way. She wanted to do it in a creative way in order to not cause drama, but to cause growth. Nikocado clearly wanted to use Stephanie in order to get all this bad dirt on Veronica, because Veronica and him had this kind of rivalry going on where they were just talking bad about each other. And I feel like he just wanted to use Stephanie for this kind of exposed video, but she clearly was too mature to do that kind of stuff. Did I mention how many creepy vibes I get off of him? I mean, seriously, he took screenshots of a FaceTime. Nobody does that unless you want to get pictures that you're not actually getting permission to get. And then it's even more nerve-wracking that he had to also do this FaceTime screenshot thing with Stephanie Soo's fiance. Like, how low and sneaky and conniving do you have to be in order to do that? Like, that's completely insane. It makes sense for Veronica to wait in order to release a response, and I do hope that she does a response video in order to clearly show her side of the story. The last thing that I have to say on this drama is Nikocado gives Stephanie permission in order for her to release the security footage. That way we know once and for all whether or not it was you or it was her, and we can put a nail in this coffin. Thank you so much to the viewers that stayed this long. I know a lot of you dip after the first 5 minutes, so thanks and bye.